What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kendra J, the Melanated Motivator. And welcome back. You are here tuning in to another episode of Melanated Motivation. So, I just want to know, when are you going to get into the habit of asking yourself, does this support the life I'm trying to create? I mean, really, okay? Sometimes, hear me out. Sometimes your worst enemy is the memories you hold. Okay? That shit is haunting and daunting. Okay? Let that shit go and live your life. Stop holding on to the memories. You gotta cleanse and purge in all areas. Things that we may think is not significant to the things that we are inhibiting and going through is absolutely the same things that's holding you back, holding you hostage. Those memories was the past. Let them go. You can't be everything for everyone and be nothing for yourself. It don't make sense and it don't work. Try it. Oh, you did? You have to release yourself from the version of you that you created in survival mode. A lot of us was operating in survival mode heavily. Okay? That struggle was oh so real, and sometimes it's harder to not divert back to it. And don't get me twisted. A lot of people, when they hear struggle mode, they think of, oh, well, you know, you poor or broke or on governmental assistance and you this and you that. That does not equate poor, okay? Or struggling. I'm sorry, struggling. That does not equate struggling. It don't equate poor neither, but that's not the word I wanted to use. I mean, like, survival. Did I just say struggling? I definitely meant survival. I meant, like, the survival aspect of say you work, right? But you don't never enjoy the fruits of your labors. And it's because you got the mindset that you got to hustle. So you don't be without. Those type of survival mode moments. You got to release yourself from those versions of yourself. Deactivate survival mode and activate thrival mode. Okay? Thriving is a vibe. That is the vibe. Dun 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 dun. Thrive. It's time to thrive. No more survival mode. If you fear failure, it's because you basically have already considered it as an option. Okay? Stop doing that. I've realized that most things that we fear is because we already see it as something possible of happening. And we got to stop doing that in every domain of our lives. Like, every one of them. If we take that little piece, that little 4-letter word that we give so much power, if we take that away, stomp on it and throw it away, we'd be so good. So good. The reality of it all is that what you think you become, what you feel you attract, and what you imagine you create. So basically, you need to be more intentional with the shit that you're doing. Don't just be out here talking, walking. Hell, even breathing. You got to practice intentional breathing. And I might incorporate some breath work and meditation for y'all. Because, man, I did something with my clients the other day in one of my therapy sessions with them. And after I finished, he was like, dang, Miss Kendra, I feel different. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I had some upset moments, you know, from work or whatever. But now I just feel good. Like, it's like it don't even matter. Am I breathing different? Like, I don't know how to describe it. And I was like, say less. I already know what you mean because I had started doing it for myself not too long ago. So, if you haven't practiced breath work, I recommend it. I would love to hear how you like it if you try it. And yes, I'm knowing you're going to like it, so yeah. Yes, the point is to be more intentional, okay? And when you being more intentional, you can kind of like put yourself in a position to where you're only striving to make intentional moves. It's important to not only manage yourself, but to also others. Like, other people's intentions are important, especially those that you let around you. Okay? Because all bullshit is beneath you at this point. And you gotta stop accepting shit that you're really not okay with, or that you're literally draining from. Stop that. To make somebody else happy? Is that the reason? To make them happy? Because it got to be something to that extent, because you the one miserable. So you got to stop doing that. But the reason why it's important to not only manage your intentions but others is because it's like when you're driving on the road. My husband always tell me, KJ, you got to be cautious of everybody around you. You got to think like for them and be like you driving for them. And listening to that, at first I was like, what the hell? How am I going to do that? And I'm over here. I don't know what they thinking. They stupid, right? But when I actually sat back and listened to what he was saying, being intentional, when I drive, I could predict what somebody is going to do when they driving by paying attention and being aware, setting my intentions for what it is that I'm doing and for me to be accountable for me. And then I can see everything play out. I'm knowing like, okay, I need to slow down right now because they're going to break hard as fuck. I do slow down, and lo and behold, they break hard as fuck. But I'm good because I did what I needed to do. I just avoided a crash collision. Or stopping at a yellow light for myself because I know somebody finna run through their red light across, or before they red light turn green, because I've seen that a lot, especially moving out on the West Coast. Or not immediately going through my green light when they first turn because somebody gonna fly through their red light. That has happened so much. And it's, first of all, it's insane that happens because literally you are attempting murder at this point. But it's like, do people not care about themselves, obviously, or other people? Like, at least one of them. Y'all just out here free willy-nilly, and see, that's too much. That's too much. We don't have enough concern for others, and that bothers me. Yeah, that bothers me. I do want to say, though, that most of y'all biggest character flaws that y'all need to change is knowing that nobody has to play you more than you've played yourself. Nobody has played you more than you played yourself. You be knowing and feeling shit all the time, and yet and still, you be trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. What is that? Am I Cardi B voice? What was the reason? What was the reason? Please. What was the reason? 'Cause I don't get it. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but get back on track right now. Regain your focus and give every day everything you got. Give it your all. It's for you. Go to bed for you like you go for them. That's all I'm saying. Set boundaries with yourself too, because clearly you need to be shown how to treat yourself. Get to it. And while you're in the process, remember to be in the now, because everything else is last week's problem.